Multiversus is getting another big balance patch soon, and this means buffs, nerfs, bug fixes, and a lot more. For example, did you know Multiversus is completely unplayable? Alright, so maybe that's a little bit of a stretch. It's only unplayable on Xbox, and we're gonna be talking about all this and more, but let me tell you how I figured out Multiversus is completely unplayable, because I normally play on PC. But I got curious, I was like, I wonder how the game runs on PlayStation as well as Xbox. So I downloaded it for PlayStation, worked great, downloaded it for Xbox, and I noticed a bunch of 1-star reviews. I was confused, I was baffled. People said that the game wasn't even worth their time. And here I am with like easily over 100 hours in the game, from the closed network test to now, and I loved the game. So I gave the game a shot on Xbox, and holy crap, that game was horrible. When I tell you guys, it was physically impossible to keep up with the fight because my character just wasn't moving at the same speed as everyone else. I mean it. Luckily, this is being fixed next patch. So if you play on Xbox, you don't really have to worry too much. Next patch should solve all the problems. Now, if you play on PC and your computer struggles to kind of run the game a little bit, well, the patch is going to address that too. It's going to add a setting that's going to make it a little bit easier for your lower end computers in order to go ahead and run the game, which is definitely good. The game is off to a great start so far, and swift fixes to really key problems like this is important for the longevity of the game. But something else that's really important to the longevity of the game before we get into the nerfs and buffs is the monetization. And as of recording this video, the store is still not implemented in Multiversus, but we see its little icon over on the side there peeking at us. And Tony has come out and said the team is working to get guilds and the store out, but it'll still be a little bit of time away. Our main focus right now is the core system and stability, which is definitely good, as well as bug fixes. The patch next week, which is when this patch will be coming out, is one of the biggest ones yet. So that definitely bodes well that it's going to be one of the biggest patches ever. And I don't mind waiting for the store until they kind of iron out some of the more serious kinks, because let's be honest, the store is kind of secondary to the actual pivotal problems in the game. But I am pretty curious as to how the store is going to run, because right now you can pretty much purchase anything you want in the game, be it emotes, skins, ring out effects, so on and so forth. That stuff is already there without the store even being implemented. So what is the store going to have, and what kind of purchase options is it going to have? Are we going to be able to buy things in the store with actual gold and in-game currency like that? Giving gold more of a reason for us to kind of gather it, because right now there really isn't much of a reason other than training perks and a couple of other features. Or is the store only going to house items that we have to use a Gleamium on? I feel like a nice mix of the two would definitely be good for the game. I still want to see changes made to the battle pass though in order to include Gleamium in the premium section. And I'd love it if we can actually earn small tiny little crumbs of Gleamium through actually playing the game. That way, once again, people who don't want to invest or can't invest an absolute ton of money, they can still save up for the things that they want. This would be more in line with other games that have battle passes as well, which allow you to earn the premium currency through just playing the game. Which brings me to one of the next points here, where someone goes ahead and asks Tony if they'll be able to purchase battle pass unlockables with Gleamium just outright, because they're too busy in order to actually grind the battle pass, which is fair enough, no problem there. And Tony responds with, yes, we'll be giving that option in the future, which is definitely good to hear. But my question now, or rather how I would like to see it implemented, is that you do not have to purchase the premium battle pass in order to actually outright purchase some of the rewards, as a lot of these emotes and cosmetics are pretty expensive. You could buy 20 bucks worth of Gleamium and then buy one ring out animation, and that's more than half your Gleamium gone. So I'm definitely curious to see how that gets implemented. But to the buffs and nerfs here, we do have some buffs for Morty here, and it's coming in the next patch. And I believe I saw Tony say that they're gonna increase the knockback or damage from his grenades, giving those more kill potential, and pretty much the same thing for his hammer as well. Now, I'm having trouble finding the tweet that says that, but I did find this tweet where he says that they are looking for improvements for Morty in the next patch. Another character getting some treatment is Batman. He's getting some armor piercing on his neutral bomb special, which is definitely good. That can't hurt at all. However, the Batarang is getting a cooldown nerf. Now, a character that's getting nerfed, which I know a lot of people are not gonna be happy with this, and on the other hand, there's gonna be a ton of people that are ecstatic about it, but Bugs Bunny's also getting a pretty substantial nerf here. His down air is getting additional whiff recovery, which I think is pretty fair, because as it stands, he can kind of throw that move out there and immediately dodge out of the way, and his up air is getting some frame adjustments. This patch is also gonna come alongside some Garnet and Tasmanian Devil buffs as well, and I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more characters adjusted in this patch, seeing as it is one of the biggest patches we're gonna be receiving. But I think what we can expect from this is predominantly bug fixes and features. Now for what I find really exciting about every patch is the potential data mining that comes after. Every time we get a patch, these data miners, they always manage to find like new and interesting stuff. So I wonder, and leave it in the comments down below, what do you think they're gonna find in the next patch? For me personally, look, I know I'm stretching here, I know this isn't gonna happen, but let me have my wish here, okay? I'm really hoping for some Raven leaks because I need this character, man. I want this character so bad. Like, I know we already have voice lines for for her. I know there's already some stuff out there, but if we get more, oh man, I'm gonna be in heaven. What characters do you really hope to see come to Multiverses? Let me know down below. But dudes, if you want to go and stay up to date with everything Multiverses and just every single day good content, then feel free to subscribe and become part of this beautiful community. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, and we're so close. We can only do it with your guys' help. So hang around for a bit, check out these videos on the screen next, and I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.